Hey y'all, Elissa here, your friendly neighborhood mattress reviewer at mattressclarity.com. As you may know, there are many different mattress sizes to choose from, but how do you find the right one for you? Well, I will go over each one by one and help you figure that out. Also, I do want to note that we have paid attention, we listened. We also included all of these mattresses in metric measurements.
Let's go.
Starting with twin mattresses. These measure 38 by 75 inches, and they are the smallest mattress that an adult can sleep on. But generally, I recommend these for children because it's a really good step up from a crib mattress. It is shorter, it takes up very little space in a room, so you could even put two of them in there or get bunk beds and stack them on top of each other. I will say for most adults, you're gonna feel a little bit cramped in a twin size bed. Next up, we've got twin XL mattresses. These measure 38 by 80 inches, so they are a good 5 inches longer than a traditional twin. This makes them a better option for adults who want to save some money or live in small spaces. Actually, these are the most common mattresses found in college dorms, and they are much cheaper than full queen and king size beds. Next up, we've got full-size mattresses. These measure 54 by 75 inches. You may also hear them called double mattresses as well. These beds can work well for couples or single adults who really want to relax and spread out on the bed. Next up, we've got queen size beds. These measure 60 by 80 inches, and they are really great options for couples. But if you're a single person and you want a queen size bed, you can really spread out and enjoy it as well. Just something to keep in mind is that queen size beds do cost a lot more than twins and fulls, and they take up more space in your room. So you'll really want to consider your room size and everything else you're including in your bedroom so that you have enough space for everything. King size mattresses measure 76 by 80 inches, and these are really large beds. If you share a bed with a partner, having a king size bed can be really nice. And if you're like me and you share a bed with a partner and 2 dogs, it's definitely the way to go. But king size mattresses can be pricier and they take up much more room, so you want to make sure you have the space to accommodate it. If you're a taller person, you may want to consider getting a California King. This mattress measures 72 by 84 inches, so it's longer to accommodate extra height. So if you and your partner are both very tall, this might be a better option. Now you may have heard of split king mattresses, and what these are just 2 twin XLs placed right next to each other. Individually, they measure 38 by 80, but you put them together and it creates the dimensions for a king size bed. Split king mattresses are really great for couples who have different mattress preferences. So if you're a side sleeper and you really want something nice and plush, you can get that on your side of the bed. But if your partner is a stomach sleeper, they might need an extra firm bed. That way both of you can get what you want. Another great thing about split king beds is that they pair really well with adjustable bases. So adjustable bases can be helpful for people who snore because you can elevate one side of the bed and help open up those airways. Also, if your partner snores and they're elevated, you're not going to be hearing them snoring in your ear as much, so it's also very good for the other person. Now I'll go over some of the less common mattress sizes. You've got short queens, which measure 75 by 60, a little bit shorter than a traditional queen. These mattresses can be good if you have a smaller space, but they are harder to find sheets for, so you want to keep that in mind. There's also Olympic queens, which measure 66 by 80 inches. Again, very rare, hard to find, and definitely difficult to get some bedding for it. Now, if you really want the largest bed possible, you should look for an Alaskan King. I've seen these a few times go viral, but I've never seen one in real life because they're not super common. They measure 9 feet by 9 feet. Personally, I don't even know where you would get sheets that big. Before I wrap up, I'll go over some of the main things to keep in mind when you're thinking about which mattress size to get. First of all, there's pricing. So the bigger the bed gets, the more money you will spend. If you really want to save, a twin bed might be the way to go. But if you have more money to spend and you really want to luxuriate on all of that pillow top goodness, you can also get a king size bed. You also want to consider your room size. So you may be able to fit a king size bed in your room, but can you place a nightstand on either side? Can you put your dresser there, your mirror? It's a good idea to map out your room beforehand and take detailed measurements before springing for a big bed like that. Also want to consider your height. If you're particularly tall, you may want to get a California king as opposed to a regular king, but if you're short and petite like me, you may not need anything extra special, so just keep that in mind when you're shopping. Also want to think about your partner. So if you're sharing a bed with someone who has different mattress preferences, maybe a split king is a good way to go. Or if you and your partner sleep in a smaller bedroom, you may want to get a mattress that can accommodate both of you but won't take up a ton of space. In that case, a double or a full-size bed may be a good way to go. That's about it. By now, you should have a better idea of what size mattress to get for your space, but if you have any specific questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below and we'll reach back out. And if you want to learn more about my favorite mattresses I've ever tested, head over to mattressclarity.com and read my full reviews. You'll find some great money-saving coupons while you're there. Bye, y'all.